They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 more yards there and another first down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now the toss to Jones, running right.
Oh, good shit.
They're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That second down play nets a -4.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 4th down and 1. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go with Jones. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple plays ago. That if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it. And you're right. It was a confident call and a decisive run to pick it up.
I had him wide open, too.
Sack back around the 8. Shamar Stephen able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Touchdown, Packers. Mercedes Lewis there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. First down past the 40. And they'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 16 yards of first down.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. A 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
first down. Here's the run with Cook. Flashed the stick skills on that run, but then stopped shy of the 35.
Damn.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And here's a throw that's taken in by Tajay Sharp. Touchdown, Vikings! Tajay Sharp, 37 yards. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down, Pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this carries into the end zone. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it will set them back for 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Second and 16. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A 7-yard pick.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
Gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. Rodgers now on 1st down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
A gain of 5 brings up.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, Green Bay.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. To To throw again on second down. Rodgers open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. Head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year. And they've got an opportunity here, first and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got them into the end zone.
Yo. Bruh, I ain't did shit, bruh. I don't know what you put your injuries on. You set this shit up, not me. I'm just sorry your niggas getting hurt, bruh. You got a whole lot of key niggas getting hurt. You know, they ain't had no preseason.
This Minnesota team to the task on the third down pass play. They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense an unexpected fourth down here. They'll come out in the pistol. Field goal would make it a two-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on fourth and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I don't believe Madden just did that bad but shit like that, bruh.
The danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the...
Bruh, that don't have nothing to do with what they just did in this game, bruh. That nigga broke a tackle, bruh. Get the fuck out of here.
They'll try and run it. They're going to keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the two-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not one
you set the league up just up that.
Well, to the 25.
What's up, Steve? What's up? What's up, Steve? What's up? Alright.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is
because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Steve!
Trying to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
For Aaron Jones, incomplete. Leads to second and 10.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35. To throw again, Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he'll let this. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They run it again with Cook. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
To throw, Cousins. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
For a Minnesota Vikings. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Cousins now from the 50. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
gain of 3.
He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Fourth down, Cousins. This is Johnson, he's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. Into the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Kings, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Well, Deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
They all understand that even after that loss on first down, they've got a field goal attempt in their back pocket. But here on second and goal, this is the time you take your shot at the end zone, I believe. Go ahead and go for the big shot right now, knowing you can always come back and kick a field goal on fourth down if you can't advance.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up third and goal.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Aaron Jones.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And it's a big turnover there on the final.
Hey, Steve, fuck you for getting Earl Thomas, man.
Welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Madison running on 1st down. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
A first run for the backup, Abdullah. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
46-yard line.
The Vikings on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack.
4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. Inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers to throw. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake in the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
And it's 3rd down.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. He will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the 1st down sticks are, and get there.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
To
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And partner, I must say, good to
Good
see you.
game, sir.
It's been too long. And it's good to have football back.